Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hold up. Come on,
Now we're rolling.
All day. All day, man.
Just like that.
All day, baby. Keep shooting it.
Let's go.
Can't stop me.
Keep it going. One more, one more.
Hey, right here. Hey, good ball, huh? Hey, hit me up.
Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when it get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when it get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches, yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero para que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper out of Cloud9. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. That's why I'm on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen so that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, hasta enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera la nena, que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, eso no se acaba. Tengo concholos en un empala, bicho, me que piñata. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. La reina es el reino, Beatriz Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia, solo saben copiar. Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla bla bla, siempre. Y raperas que me conocen me están tirando sal, pero Visa dijo que le meta, so I'm. I got good and plenty, I know couldn't get me, I'm acting a fool if any wanna catch this fade. Súbele a mí que yo soy la dura, que te dio solo 2 rutas, tírame o si quieres hazte, wey. Díganme si así o con más lumbre, que por costumbre mato yo el track, no acepto no two. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Starts to echo through my mind, so I'm rushing now, hushing now. Lay my suitcase down like prom night. Toss the memory, socks, stop, super tender, beatbox, and reach pants, pictures of frenemies. To make room for the light. Lately I've been
So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Sadiq Bey. Vucevic is out there with Wright, and it's Morgan in at the four-man position. And for the Spurs, Vaughn is out there with Warren. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Magician. And it's Sexton in at the 2. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Magician. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Daniels. Drops one in from the wing.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Sexton the pass to Magician. There's the drive. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Now Daniels. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pick him right, pick him right. Over.
We're about 1 minute into the first, and the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad. Fans, your Spurs Hype Squad.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now here's Bey. D right on him. 4 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Morgan. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Sexton. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And yes, it's good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Here's Wright, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Pass to Magician. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Wright with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A nice shot by Morgan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You got to love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
So it's San Antonio now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Daniels. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And it's Wright missing. Spurs leading by 5. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Magician passes to Sexton. Throws it up high. 5 on the clock. No good from Magician.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Vucevic in low, and Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Now, here's Sexton. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Capella with the bucket.
Real. Nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Wright. They trail by 7. Releases. And the Bulls with another miss.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Chicago calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Bulls trail by 9. Now here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Daniels.
Get outside, get outside.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Tries again and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both free throws good from Daniels.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Takes it inside. Here's Capella. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job. Being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Pass to Daniels. The pass to Morgan. Clock at 6. From downtown, count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Vaughn. And here's Sexton. The feed to Capella. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 4. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The free throw off from Magician. Bulls trail by 6. Down low, here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Stewart. Feeds to Ware. And it's Wright sending it back.
Hey, balance it out.
Here's Morgan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morgan's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That's his first personal foul.
Thompson is checked in for Daniels.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Klay Thompson.
Here's Magician. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Warren, the pass to Ware. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Thompson. And Ware pulls it down. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. On the wing, Thompson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Wright dishes to George. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pulls up. Bay, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Where, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Wright missing.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's Magician. He's defended by Bay. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Right against Stewart. Pass to Bay. 6 to shoot. San Antonio with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And that one, good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives them there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Passes it to Bay. Back to George. The floater. And Wright with the basket on the assist by George.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Ware. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wright looking around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Bay. Defense is right there. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Spurs. Riley, he's checked in for Vaughn. And Bouknight comes in for Warren. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Bulls. Nesmith comes in for Wright. That free throw good from Bay. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Magician. Off target from outside. Chicago trailing here. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Kicks it to Gordon. The tray. It's not going to go for him. Spurs shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. The shot's good from Magician.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Nesmith with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Magician. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Bouknight. Shoots over Bay. Bouknight, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Bay kicks to Gordon. Pass to Nesmith. Fires it up. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's Magician.
On the wing, baby.
Fires for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Aaron Gordon. Neesmith is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's George in at the 5. And Thompson gets it to go.
And out in the open court, Klay completes the break. Fearless finisher.
Chugainov, defended by Gordon. Now here's Melodon. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Here's Thompson after the basket by San Antonio. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And just tough trying to knock Thompson off balance. Outstanding at fighting through any challenge presented.
Now here's Melodon. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Bey. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Ware. Here's Riley. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Passes it to Neesmith. He kicks it to George. Gordon against Riley. Gordon, the pass to George. Off target at the rim. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Now here's Bouknight. He's defended by Bey. Bouknight, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Ware. He has 6.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
outside Gordon. He dishes it to George. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor, over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And here is Neesmith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's denied. Here's Ware. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both teams making substitutions here. Here's Vucevic. 17 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And the shot falls short this time.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Sexton the pass to Melodon. Now here's Bouknight. He's covered by Daniels. And Wright pulls it down. Bulls trail by 3. And the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here's Melodon. He takes it in, and then Melodon with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
High post Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Right from outside. The second chance effort. And it's Vucevic missing. Spurs leading by 3. From 10 feet out, chalk up 2 there. Sexton's got 6 points.
You know, capable of torching you in just so many ways. You have to guard Sexton close, or this is what will happen.
Knocked loose. Now here's Melodon. He has 6. At the elbow, Sexton. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way up. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Daniels. This one for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bouknight passes to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Offensive rebound. Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Good on both.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Now, here's Stewart. After the miss from Vucevic. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 48 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Vaughn. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to the hoop, and he jams it with... authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Stewart against Vucevic. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Vucevic has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And that one drops for him. Magician's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
Pick him left. Go over.
Pass to Daniels.
Pick him.
Passes it to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Warren. Nesmith can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 11. Vaughn kicks to Sexton. 1:21 left to play here in the half. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Inside. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
35 seconds left now here in the second. Wright, the pass to Daniels. Back to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And San Antonio has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. Vaughn gets the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Wright outside to the inside. Stewart with the steal. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
It's real simple. When you get that close, didn't want to risk a bad bounce, just punch it home.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bulls trail by 19. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Colin Sexton is out there with the Magician. Then there is Warren. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Vaughn in at the 4. No good from Magician. The Bulls shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's Wright missing. Spurs leading by 19. Now Warren. And there's the pass to Magician. Six to shoot. A 3 ball. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Bay. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Bay kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Wright. Back to Vucevic. Here's Bay. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Magician, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Magician. To the paint. Here's Vaughn.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Daniels with it. Now guarded by a Magician. Daniels. San Antonio with the rebound. Magician's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton the pass to Vaughn. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Vaughn's got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs. Wright side. And Wright throws it down.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here is Daniels. He's got 9. That's tipped.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Daniels. To the middle. A nice shot by Morgan. Morgan's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Sexton. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He's got 11.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Magician passes to Bouknight. Here's Ware. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
Yeah, and even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, guys, the pass and catch, both next to impossible.
Gordon kicks to Daniels. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Here's Magician, 25 points in the game. Right wing. For 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now, here's Thompson. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Bay. And Ware pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Thompson. following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's George. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. George has got his second basket of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ware, no good. Bulls trail by 21. Bay with it. Down low, here's George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Ware. 8 points for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Thompson against Riley. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Spurs making a switch here. Paladon's checked in. Here is Daniels following the bucket by the Spurs. On the wing, Thompson. Capella covering. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Stewart's checked in.
Isaiah Stewart.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. Here's George. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. George has got 6 in the quarter.
They are...
Checked in for San Antonio. Magician comes in for Paladon. Chicago also making some changes. Morgan's checked in, and it's Wright in for Daniels. To the inside. And there's the bucket from Magician. And that's now 30 points for Magician.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wright dishes to George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Magician, guarded by Wright. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. Ware's got 10 points in the game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The offensive rebound, George, and the layup falls. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and, boy, I really admire his energy.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Nesmith. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booknight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Personal foul. Third team.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for your Spurs, James Booknight. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Book Night. And he makes both free throws. Here's Wright. He's got 6. From the line, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
It could go, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. We've got Alec Burks. Anderson is out there with Gill. And it's Neto in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Sexton. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Here's Neto. Passes to Gill. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here's Warren. After the miss from Magician, 6 on the shot clock. Burks with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pulls up for 3. It's good from long range.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
San Antonio leading by 23. Here's Magician. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Magician's got 35 in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
I love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Clock at 6. And here's Warren for 3. The rebound by Morgan. Morgan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Neto. The second effort. A nice shot by Morgan. Morgan's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Warren, good.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Warren against Bay. The wide open look here for Wright, and the Bulls with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here is Daniels. Swiped away. Magician passes to Sexton. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Wright dishes to Daniels. He gets that one.
Assist goes.
Daniels has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Warren, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Wright. Got a piece of it.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around. It's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
There's the pass to Stewart. Kicks to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Morgan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Now here's Bay. Morgan can't hit it. Pass to Magician.
Hey, right here.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Right, the pass to Bay. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Daniels. And he lays it straight in. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Here's Magician. Here's Sexton. Capella trying to free himself up. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 20 points. And it's Wright with the ball for the Bulls. Here is Daniels, defended by Sexton. Daniels passes to Morgan. Wright for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Bay. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and they'll keep possession. Wright outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Inside. Outside for Sexton. The pass to Magician. Can he keep it going? And that one off the back of the rim and in. Magician's got 42 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Right with it. Now defended by a Magician. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Wright. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. Pass to Daniels. to halt the run. He can't get that one. Nice D from Sexton.
Hey, right here.
Passes it to Capella. Here's Magician. Back to Capella. Picked off in midair. Now Bay. Pass to right. It's tipped. Sexton with it. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the Spurs with some changes. Riley's checked in for Clint Capella. Williamson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Maladon in for T.J. Warren. Here's Neto. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Maladon, and too long on the shot. The Bulls shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Burks kicks to Neto. And Anderson has it in the corner. They could use a bucket. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Magician. San Antonio again turning it over. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Neto. The pass to Anderson. Back to Neto. Launches it. Riley grabs the miss. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Neto. Pass to Anderson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
4-3.
Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Passes it to Maladon. Now the pass to Magician. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. The shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Magician.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Neto, the pass to Gill. Burks on the wing. On the wing, Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of.
Aaron Gordon.
Shot free throw good from Gordon. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Magician passes to Riley. Here's Magician. And he lobs it up toward the rim and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Anderson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little and she texting for the cause I got a little thing for when a get Love snow, soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control, cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, buenas noches, yo me llamo Snow por si no me conocen. Yo ya tengo tiempo que le meto, pero con todo respeto ya llegó la hora que llegue con un golpe. Tengo whatever cuando quiero lo que se antoje. Quiero dinero para que los haters se enojen. Soy de San José como los tigres del norte. Traigo tanta feria que la bolsa se me rompe. I bet I could pull a little rapper out of Cloud9. Make a diss record with a free translation. You see me, bet your knees be shaking. That's why I'm on the throne and the seat's amazing. Tengo mucho flow, dicen Snow that's crazy. Yo les digo claro, pero tengo un baby. Así que en inglés o español es lo mismo en los dos, hasta enseña. Pay me, cause ya llegó la mexicana, la mera mera la nena, que todos pensaban nada was ever gonna happen and they wanted to fall off, but tada, pop back up, eso no se acaba. Tengo con cholos en un empada, bicho, me que piñara. Should've known better, I'm a michoacana. La reina es el reino, Beatriz Adriana. Yo represento la comunidad que está cansada de raperos que no saben rapear, que solamente con sus joyas es que saben brillar, que no tienen estrella propia, solo saben copiar. Con su dinero de papá, que con su bla bla bla, siempre y raperas que me con Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption.